In the string theory, as we all know, one of the vibrational states or state of being of the string gives rise to the graviton, which we all know is a quantum mechanical particle that carries gravitational force. And this force does what? Gives us a specific location in time in a specific place. All right. With that being said, brainwaves with data or imagery of a future event could actually be a moment of a perpetual event happening now and at a different time simultaneously, such that the perception of the brain can be experiencing it now and at a future event, to where the future notion can really be a perpetual memory happening at a different time. What you could actually be experiencing is a memory of the future.
In order to understand this, you'll need to subjectively individualize your consciousness to where past, present, future become one time or all in the now.
This is explaining a universe that is continuously coming into existence relative to the energy and momentum of our own action.
Therefore, even a dancer on a dance floor will interact with this process, forming their own space-time relative to their energy and momentum. Your actions have a consequence.
You can manipulate a consequence by acknowledging the certainty of that consequence. We are able to form our own space-time relative to our energy and momentum, turning the possible into actual. This can be in the form of a quantum wave particle, produced by our own emotions, brain waves, and physical action. All we have is a consciousness and memories. These associate directly with the past, present, and future. Now, the future and the past are directly associated with one another. I'm sorry, you had a question, sir? Because both of them entail memories. The present is consciousness, is your current state of consciousness. And the way they all intervene with one another is that you could use your present consciousness to perceive a memory, and that is how they all connect. Now the question is, how in the world could the future and past connect? I'll tell you exactly how. The future has already happened. I'll say it again. The future has already happened. You're just not there yet. When you actually envision something in your head about a state of being, this could actually be a memory of the future. So imagine your intention, then imagine your state of being in detail post intended accomplishment. Who you'll be talking to, what you'll be doing that day, the feeling that you'll have. Go into great depth and detail, and this begins to materialize its actuality. And once you begin to do this over and over again, through your manifestations, imagining yourself post-intended accomplishment, say this is a memory of the future, because you begin to see that this is what is actually happened. It's like, wow, my future was exactly as I envisioned it, and you begin to become better and better as you do it. And that's why we say it is a memory of the future, because you're certain. Certain, without a doubt, that is exactly how it's going to be, and that's how you manifest things. Now, your memories of the past, exact same thing. It was an account of something that had happened in the past, how you felt, what you were doing, who you were talking to, how that made you feel. Now, these two memories are so closely connected because the future and the past are the same thing. Once you realize that the future has already happened, that you're just not there yet, you almost have to erase "you're not there yet" and just concentrate on the notion that it has already happened. And one of the other things about the past, I want you to think of a childhood memory that's very vivid, or think of a childhood memory that seems like it was almost just yesterday. Now, take that perception that it happened just a moment ago. Then I want you to think of a time when you were stuck at work and you were waiting to go, and it seemed like time was just taking forever. You kept looking at the clock. It's like, are you kidding me? that was only 20 minutes. It seems like an eternity. You're just staying there. And then I want you to think about how, how people say their children grow up so fast. So basically, when you engulf all these feelings together, what you come up with is that the past, my distant past was only a moment ago. That the future, it goes by so quick. It'll come so quick. And right now seems like an eternity. So once you combine those three notions, that right now is forever, the past was just a moment ago, the future is just a moment away, you begin to individualize that past, present, future are all in the now, or all one time. And then the way that we label them is the now is your consciousness, and the future and past hold these memories or a library account of the consciousness at that particular time. Since we have to, realize that time is action or consciousness of time library through different points through that. Even though past, present, future all become one time, there still is an account for these. That you all experienced as one. So our library is always there, easy to be accessed. You could access a memory at any time to be almost as if you were there. And be careful with these manifestations, because when you begin to access memories that you haven't in a long time, they have a tendency to reenact themselves, or something similar happened to you or someone around you. So be careful with your thought vibrations. They're very powerful. It's important that you use your thought vibrations to manifest these memories of the future and these fond memories of the past, so they will always associate you. Use your brainwaves to only activate positivity, that which is beneficial to you. All right, thank you.